Okay, we should be just about ready to get back on the road. Let's get this going. Right, okay, so I've just got back from having a quick bite to eat. I have takeaway pizza, which is absolutely delicious. Off camera, I spent a little bit of time crafting up some amulets, and on the final amulet, I managed to get the Traveler's Pledge. So that is going to go with our compass rose over here, and that means that the only thing that we need now to get our shadow set back and working is the belt. We're going to run some rifts until we find it, of course, but that's pretty much the only thing we need. Other than that, we could just put on Ancient Path and Defenders and run around and pick up where we left off. In the meantime, let's salvage up what we have here. So Ancestor's Grace, it's kind of tempting to hold on to it. Not going to, though, just because if we're running the proper sets, then we shouldn't need it. Ouroboros, no, that can go. Ancient Haunt of Rack, so it's tempting to hold on to if we're going to do a Legacy of Nightmares, but we're not. So gone, and we've got enough Countess Julia's cameos. We found too many of them today. We're going to jump into a regular rift, get some Greater Rift Keystones, and we're going to work on leveling up our gems. So at the moment, Bane of the Stricken is only rank 10. Bane of the Traps is only rank 10. They both need another at least 15 levels each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Greater Rifts we have to run. Esoteric Alteration, that is pretty much just keeping us alive at the moment. So because that's there, I'm going to temporarily get rid of the Elusive Ring, and we're going to swap it over for the Convention of Elements. Yes, I unfortunately died horribly, so it's a very valid point there, Peter. Yeah, it didn't work out for me, but not to worry. We're gonna see how we do. Apologies that I keep picking up my face. Lots and lots of cat fur because they decided that my pizzas were very, very interesting. Right, this is so far going okay. I'm not expecting this to be massively difficult though. As long as we keep alternating between our spenders and generators, we should keep enough damage reduction that we'll be fine. Let's grab these. There we go. Nicely done. So I'm going to be streaming for another 2 hours, I reckon, and then probably stopping for the evening. But I do hope that you enjoyed the stream beforehand, and I do hope you're going to enjoy the stream this time. Once again, we are planning to not die. That is our goal for this session. If we can get the belt as well that we need, I think it's the chain link of shadows or something like that, then that would be ideal. Otherwise, not dying is our primary goal. Come on, all the multi-shot in there. And we'll attack back from over this direction. Also, if we manage to actually get the Templar Cormac, the relic that will keep him alive, that would be really nice. Because I haven't found Nemesis braces this season. Whoa, really? They are lovely, and that is a hell of a present. I mean, what if you weren't a cat person? Come on, Amos, settle down. There we go. And obviously you are a cat person, but speaking of cat people and not cat people, I think pretty much everyone has the potential to be fond of everything. It's just based on their exposure throughout their life. I mean, my ex-girlfriend, absolutely lovely person, didn't used to be a cat person because she has allergies, and yeah, it's quite understandable. But because of my cats and how much I like them, she actually stopped to stroke one in the street the other day, and she sent me a message afterwards saying, "What have you done to me?" People can change based on what their own perceptions should be, I think. Ooh, let's back out of that. That's potentially going to be nasty. Right, grab these. Yeah, this is not difficult, but until we get the gems leveled up, we're not going to up it to Torment 12. But once we're at Torment 12, we're almost back to where we were anyway, and this is with the multi-shot set. Right, let's pop all of our damage buffs together. Yeah. So our multi-shot at the moment is physical. Our evasive fire is cold. So really we're waiting for the physical to kick around before we hit everything at the same time. That's when we go really, really powerfully. I could change off. In fact, it's probably better for me to change off full broadside now onto the one that shoots out rockets. Seeing as it's a regular rift, let's do that now. So Arsenal, that's the one I want. So we're waiting for the fire thing to tick around. Because Arsenal is where the real damage comes in with this build. Which means I'm going to have to resave the build once we get back to town. Oh, there we go. Just killed it before fire ticks around, but that's fine. Yeah, 200% increase in damage is not something to sniff at. Here it goes. Maximum damage. Oh, let's not stand in the middle of that. Yeah. It's all well and good going full guns forwards, but if it means you're standing in a pit of what's about to become really, really fire. Yeah, that is the difficulty I face, paying attention. I'm actually really quite lucky because I just bought myself a new keyboard and I didn't realise it did this. But it's got backlit keys, and Diablo have actually taken the time to tie the skills into the keys themselves. So at the moment, while I've got Vengeance on, my keyboard is blue. As soon as it runs out, my keyboard will turn back to being regular red. And that is a really, really nice touch. That is just so cool. And then as soon as I pop it again, it goes blue. And when I level up, the entire thing kind of gets this wash over wave, like a cheer thing going on. Nope, nope. Not standing right in the middle of it all. I don't mind the occasional bit of damage, but right, got some pants. Bang, 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 bang. What would be really nice is if there was a little bit that ticked around with the damage buff of the Convention of Elements. So you can do a certain amount of programming with it. So I've got a setup of it for XCOM, which highlights the different keyboard shortcuts for the various things that I use all the time, and that's really handy for me. But because Blizzard have taken the time to actually build the keyboard responsiveness into the game itself, I don't need to do it, and it's much better than I would have done because it actually responds to the different skills. So while skills are on cooldown, the key itself is grayed out, little things like that just user interface improvements. Yeah, let's thin some of these out a little bit before it becomes problematic. There we go. Pop! And 2 Greater Rift Keystones, which is starting us on our way back. We'll grab the Reaper's Kiss, although we're not going to use it, of course. And Blackthorn's Jousting Trousers. Just a little bit disappointing. Still, we'll hand that in. We'll get these ID'd, salvage up, and we'll go into a Greater Rift. Be gone, ice climbers. Be gone, ancient Blackthorn's jousting mail. Yes, I had to use all my my gems to create the amulets that I was crafting up, so I am once again very, very poor on emeralds. Okay, back in at a GR50. There's no point in us moving beyond this until we've got our gems leveled up more anyway. Damn annoying thing charging at me. Not fond of that. Not fond of that at all. There we go. All the delicious murder. We're about to gain a paragon level as well. Not long to go. Right. Massive damage buffs from Vengeance and popping our companions. Yeah, not sure if we want to be right in the middle of that. There we go. Lure that away. Luckily, multi-shot is a cone area of effect. It's not actual projectiles. So it doesn't get slowed down by that missile dampening thing. Hey, Chicks Ryan. Yeah. Well, we're back up to level 70. We're using the Marauder set at the moment. And we've found most of the... Well, I say found. Kadala sold us most of the Shadow set, so we're almost ready to go back to where we were. We just need the old belt that I had, and we're good to jump back in on Impale. We won't be quite as powerful, so really I'm working on getting the legendary gems back to where they should be first. But pretty damn soon, that's when we will be back. And in the meantime, this is certainly going well for us, so I can't complain on how the recovery's gone.
Your fear betrays you.
Let's attack from this direction. They'll never expect me coming from this way. I was going to say where the hell did they go, but they died, so I guess that's where they went. Bang, bang, bang. And let's move on. Okay, speed pylon, I'll take it. Ooh, not standing directly on top of the central thing. It's always more painful than the orbiting ones. There we go. Wonderful convention of elements taking the edge off there. We will have to change it back for the elusive ring at some point, but for the moment it is doing quite well. Anything interesting this way? Doesn't look like it so far. Let's get some more hatred back quickly. Nope. Dead end. Dead end. Back we go. To those of you just joining on the live chat, welcome. Or if you were around earlier, welcome back. It's always good to have people watching the stream live. Plague vermin. Could not stand up to the awesome power that is multi-shot. A multi-shot is pretty awesomely powerful. There we go. Smack, smack, smack. As I often say.
I am too low on discipline.
Too low on discipline. Yeah, we need to move around slower for a bit. Yeah, that's because I'm killing everything before it gets near you. You ungrateful swine.
You won't survive that.
Yeah, sometimes Cormac is the best person to have along with you, and sometimes he's just really annoying. Let's head on round here and see what we've got. There must be the way down soon. Yeah, just there it is.
I need more discipline.
That's alright, we'll get some in a moment. Bang! All the explosions. All the explosions. Let's hurry on through. Oh yes, once again I've forgotten to change over my evasive fire for the one that gives me more armor. But for the moment, I think this is working quite nicely for us. Conduit pylon. Let's see if we can get this ticked off before the Rift Guardian arrives.
Vengeance! Need more fire. Need more hatred to do that.
The Rift Guardian is here.
That worked quite well. Bang, 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 bang. And let's not stand directly in the middle of that. Oh, he tried to charge at us. Thankfully, he died just before he hit. Okay, right. Let's clean the bottom of my mouse because there's a whole load of cat hair on it. Right, grab these. And Urshi, right, we're going to put this in Bane of the Trapped. It is giving us a direct damage increase. Hey, Wolfried, welcome home. And welcome to the live chat. We have made it back to 70. We are back with our multi-shot build. And, surprisingly, Kadala is in love with me today. She sold me most of the shadow set. So we've almost got enough to start back again. The only thing I need is the belt. We found this. I found this. I crafted that. We had this from before. So we've got quite a bit ready to go. We'll put these Paragon points in there. Right, and I was going to change this over to Hardened. That's the one that we want for the moment. Okay. That can go. That can go. That can go. Yeah, it can go. Pretty much everything can go. So, as earlier, I'm going to be streaming for about 2 hours, and then I'll probably actually need to, you know, rest and sleep and prepare for tomorrow and a full day of work and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really glad you guys could join for the evening stream. It's always much nicer having people out there. So we're going to go back in with another Greater Rift. Let's keep it on Torment 11 because we've still got quite a way to go with these gems. Wow. Just defer my face from the wonderful cats.
Are you ready? Then your trial begins.
Bang, bang, bang. So while we're running at T11, then I can use the convention of elements instead of the elusive ring. On average, it'll end up giving us a 50% damage increase. So it is very, very good just while we're getting our gems back up.
Still waiting.
Let's grab all these. May as well grab the Nephilim Valor as well, seeing as it's right there. And we are out of discipline. Unfortunately, a common occurrence for us. There we go. Good mullering.
Not ready yet.
Fire chains and frozen? No, thank you. Let's focus on getting the murder in there. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to go this way. It may end up... it's a dead end. Alright, back we go. It's always the way. You think you know where you're going, and you're wrong. I haven't died again, if that's what you mean. So, mostly, I've managed to get most of the shadow set back. So we're almost ready to actually jump back in. I'm just working on getting my legendary gems back up to where they were, but pretty much it's been a nice, smooth evening. Finished off the leveling, jumped straight in at Torment 10, bumped it up to Torment 11 when I realised how survivable we were. Yeah, it's it has been good. Haha, I will check that out. Is that in Matrix's one, or is that in mine? Because I haven't actually had a look at Discord since since I got in today, really. There we go. More murder.
Still waiting. Not enough hatred. Feel my wrath.
Okay, good. I'll check that out. Although it'll be in about 1 hour and 40 minutes just before I head off to bed. Okay, right. Yeah, I was out visiting family as well this weekend. I was over at my mum's in Basingstoke, which was really nice. It's been a lovely, lovely day today. Glorious sunshine. Good walking around the National Trust local estate. I think it's called the Vine. Very, very lovely house. And a nice lake and woodlands area and all that kind of stuff. And we had good weather for it as well. I mean, it's been so overcast recently. And we just had this spot of sunshine before we went out. We thought, oh, it'd be worth going and checking out. And lo and behold, we got there and it turned into a beautiful day. Convention of Elements turning our rockets into absolute murder devices. Yeah, it's sun today in the UK. We borrowed it all, apparently. There we go. Paragon 516. Sorry, I was concentrating on these leaping guys, because they're not difficult in themselves, but when there's a whole bunch of them, one can leap at you and knock your shield off, and then the next one comes along and murders you. Well, we may as well finish this area off around here. Yes. Yeah, rain would not be welcome. Although actually in Basingstoke they've had a bit of a dry spell recently, so I think they'd probably quite like some rain. I wouldn't, but
You won't survive that.
May as well kill the last couple and then we'll move on to the next area. 96%.
Still waiting.
There we go. Rift Guardian time. Bang! Nine minutes 36 seconds. A belt, a ring, a pole arm. Well, the belt's the most interesting thing. It could be what we're looking for. Let's get that IDing while I put the points into here. It's the Chain of Shadows! That's exactly what we wanted! Ah. Oh, someone disliked this stream. We've only been going for 10 minutes. Well, you know, frowny face on them, but I guess it's not for everyone. Maybe they didn't like the English accent. Oh, that is bad if you're getting disconnected that much. There must be some kind of problem, either with your ISP or between you and Blizzard servers. There's got to be something. So, with that Chain of Shadows, we can actually switch across to this. I'm not going to switch across to this today. I'm going to wait until maybe until I get Nemesis braces. But I am really happy that we found that. Until we get Convention of Elements, this Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac will do quite nicely. So that'll sit in there as well. It's just so funny that that we've managed to rebuild that to that level. Vigilance. Well, I suppose yeah, it's a reasonable thing if you like in a sanctuary. Let's salvage up our stuff and then let's go and talk to Kadala. So, because we've managed to recover pretty much everything there, the only thing that we need is the Convention of Elements. Let's put that Paragon point in very quickly. So I'm going to actually ask for rings for a moment.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
Well,
See you soon.
actually, we could have... Yeah, we could have this, and we could put the Convention of Elements in the cube, because that's a pretty damn good... Yeah. Alright. So, the next thing is going to be, I guess, shoulders. Back to asking for shoulders.
Well, it's a good paperweight.
I cannot afford that.
Okay, let's put that in there. Obviously, we need to roll sockets into all of these, but that can be for another time. Salvage, salvage. Wow. Got the T13 ready in 4 hours. That is some pretty intense playing, mate. Okay, right. Oh, actually, I've got my old Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. So that's a fair bit simpler. Well, we can get rid of this one then. What else have I got going? Well, we are going to use the elusive ring. So this can probably actually stay over here. There we go. Okay, so I want to save this current set. And then we're going to sort out and resave the shadow set. And then I'm going to do more rifting. So equip what we can from this. And then over here, what else have we got? We needed the belt. We needed that. We needed that. And we need some braces. For the moment, we will use their strength ones. Their dexterity ones. We'll put what we can in of these as well. So, yeah. So I'm going to need to extract those. That's fine. It's more so that it's a gradual process of refinement. So Shen. Also, I need to change the skills over for this build. Right, that goes up there. And we want to remove this. That can go up there. Let's roll a socket into the rings at least. So instead of life per second, we'll get a socket. There we go. Much better. I think, yeah, we want Bane of the Trapped in that. And instead of... maybe attacks... No, instead of life... Instead of life, we'll get a socket. There we go. So we need a Gogok of Swiftness in there. That's true. I mean, I don't have to use it, but for the moment, it will be the best gem that we've got. And we need the Gogok of Swiftness, so let's put that in there. And for the moment, that'll be absolutely fine. I will sort it out properly later on, but there we go. Let's switch that back and put these in. So Gogok can go down here. These can go back across. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Right, let's change our skills over. So beforehand, it was... well, it was Impale over here. No, Impale was on my left. That was it. I don't remember what I had on my right. Probably Fan of Knives. I think it was Fan of Knives. So Impale, Ricochet. I've lost it. There it is. Fan of knives. Bladed armor. Obviously, we want Vengeance there. Companion was going to be the Wolf Companion for extra damage, or maybe the Boar Companion for extra survivability. Probably safe. A Vault Rattling roll. And for this, I don't remember what I had. I think I had Shadow Power, that was it. Shadow Power, but we wanted the green one, I think. That's not the green one. There we go. Yeah, Dark Heart rune on the Vengeance. That's a very good point, thank you. Because we don't, or we're not going to have the Visage of Goons. Because this was going to be the Strong Arm Braces. Actually, and Strong Arm works very well. But Aquila Cuirass is going to be much better. Because we're going to wear the Strong Arm eventually. So let's get that saved, and then I don't need to worry about it. Yep, that's true. I did need to swap that over. Thank you for reminding me of that. Good job. Right. Save. But as I said before, we're not going to be actually using this set at the moment. So let's move back to the multi-shot. This can pop down here. Oh, very good question. Let's find out. Awareness needs to stay. Call the Weak's fine. Because in theory we're going to be slowing mobs down and rattling rolling through them. Numbing traps as well, and ambush. I think that's pretty reasonable, unless there's something specific that you can think that would be. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. Right. Equip that, and back into a rift. It's nice to get these things sorted out while you think about them.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Then your trial begins. By filling the screen with all of the arrows.
Need more hatred.
Oh no. No you don't. Grab these. All the fun, delicious things. My cat Amos is on my lap at the moment, and I can feel him slowly falling asleep because he starts ever so slightly slipping off my lap. And then he wakes up just a little bit when gravity kicks in. It's like watching someone nod off on the train where they go, and then they kind of jerk their head up. Hopefully not the driver. I mean, that would suck. At the moment, I've got a personal mortar on Vengeance. For the extra damage. I see this is a pretty good one, but or do you mean on the shadow set? There we go. I think it's just because I haven't switched over to it. Really.
Bleed, you filth. Not ready yet.
But yes, it would actually probably speed me up quite a bit. So I'll do that in a moment. Yeah, as soon as we get this save. Right. What to do? Just wait for it to finish its cooldown. Yeah, so personal mortar was the leveling tool of choice. That should be Seethe. There we go. And of course there's nothing to kill around here anyway.
No, I will not do that.
I tell you, it is so nice being back at this level with the right equipment. Not being able to kill an entire screen's worth of stuff has been so difficult. But then it's always a little bit challenging re-leveling after you've lost a lot.
Need more time.
Right, let's grab these bits. And we are almost... That's at 10, that's at 20. Yeah, we're only one greater rift away from getting that up, so it's got its awesome, awesome ability. And then we do the same with the Bane of the Stricken. Cool. There we go. Nice set of blues. And they are gone. Died in a flurry of arrows. Alright, where are we going? We're going that way. Yes. Yeah, not too shabby, I'd say. It's amazing. Going away for the weekend and previously having been playing the Shadow set, it does feel very strange going back to the multi-shot. Kind of like it's an old friend. But almost like you've kind of forgotten what their sense of humour's like and you're just sort of getting reminded of it. Not in a bad way. But just in a, you know, it'll take you a bit of time to find your feet again. Right, let's carry on through here. I can hear a goblin. Yeah, gem goblins are really what we're gonna need if we want to get our proper rolled equipment back, because we have, of course, lost all the gems that we had before. I can transmute up a whole bunch from just using the cube recipe. That will always work, but it's just it's a shame after having gotten an entire set to lose it. Right. There's a bloodshot. Alright, well that'll do.
Your fear betrays you.
Bang. Right, let's make sure everything else dies. There we go. How are we doing? 92%. 92% is not bad. Let's go down this way. It looks to be more interesting, and everything is dying as well. Hello, you. Hold on, Rift Guardian. I've got someone else that needs to die first. Fine. If we have to, I'll take you both on at the same time.
Need more time.
Tetris is down. And we got something in there. I'll see what that is in just a moment. Right, let's head back to town. Ooh, gloves. Unhallowed Essence gloves by the looks of it. So that's that handed in. Let's ID our stuff. That damn glass of life. Oh, it really does. I mean, it's not just about the damage, it's about the mobility as well. And once you've done that you are the weapon style of gameplay, it just feels weirdly slow. And I know it's not, because that wasn't a particularly slow run, but it just somehow does feel a little bit stagnant almost. I see you over there, Mr. Exarch. There we go. Yes, kill the minion first, then kill the giant thing. Did it just beat its chest at me? I mean, I know it was facing the other way, but that looked like it beat its chest like Kong. Not necessarily the best form of combat, but Animal Kingdom equivalent of a dance-off. Alright, let's get that shield pile and we'll head down this way.
Need more time.
No, I haven't had a chance to look at them. Tell me about them, though. Yeah, because I've been away for the entire weekend, and I wanted to get my person back before Monday. So the only thing that I did was I had a look at Peter's Cats very briefly while I was eating pizza, and I watched another random YouTube video just to have a bit of a catch up on some stuff I was missing. Yay! Alright, let's go back the other way. We'll walk so we get some discipline back. Well, I say we'll walk and then immediately I don't, so... That is the hardship of being me. Inconsistency. Inconsistency, inaccuracy, and incompetence. The 3 I's. It's like your 3 R's, except worse. Much worse. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, this is going quite nicely. Let's grab these, and then we'll come back down here into the fun. Especially with our speed pile on at the moment. Pop everything! All the damage buffs. At the same time. There is something really satisfying when everything ticks off and you see the damage numbers rolling past. Yeah, I saw the gallery with the non-seasonal ones. That was really cool. There were some so nice ones in there. See, I think the Rift Guardians should get affected by explosions. Pop! Amulet, gloves, braces. Yeah. Maybe those are Nemesis braces. I still haven't found any Nemesis braces yet this season.
I'm skilled at clarifying gems.
No. Okay. Well, we'll do the 5 in Bane of the Trapped. Yeah. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I really wish that Blackthorn's set, if you got like a primal one, would just be better, have different stats or mods on it or something.
I do get accustomed to that.
Yeah, it'd make it more interesting if nothing else. Let's put those Paragon points in over here. And we are going to salvage up all of that. So Fiendish Scripts can go, Ancestor's Grace, that one can go, and Ancient Path and Defenders. It's a strength-based one! No! That's just no. Right, we're going to ask for some more shoulders.
Let's see.
In fact, no, I'll do this last one, and then we'll ask for more shoulders. Let's not stand directly in the middle of that. I mean, it was good for getting everyone killed, but damn! I can imagine how it'd be going back to Diablo 2 or something like that, where you actually have to balance lifesteal and mana steal against the various skills. It would feel so weird given how these characters are built and the different gameplay style. I do think Diablo 2 with the skill trees and synergies was my favourite style of Diablo. But I do like what they've done with this and the different runes for the various skills. They have made it a lot more console-esque, but I think it speeds up the gameplay a lot. Nothing will ever be as fun as a Javazon, though. Proper thrown weapons. That is really what this game misses. Ooh, hello. Channeling pylon. Let's move on.
It's just a taste.
Right, let's grab these. Try and hurry on through the area before we completely run out of... Well, it's gone. We got a good run out of it, though. A very good run. And there's a speed pollen just round here as well. So let's grab that. I see you over the far side. And actually right here next to me. Nothing in there. Much like Rainbow Six, open the door and shoot before checking what's in there.
It was just a taste.
Bang! Okay.
Still waiting.
Fighting upstairs is not particularly good. Pokemon Blast, I'm not sure if that word means what you think it means. Unless you're talking about the actual Lord of Terror. I mean, he may be. I don't know his sexual preferences, but... Alright, it's not that way, so it must be this way. Very, very nearly Rift Guardian time. Oh, there it is.
I got it.
Crusader King is going down. There he goes. Bang. Health shoots down. And a good selection. Ring, amulet, tank, crossbow, and even more blood shards. Okay, so we are going to be doing Bane. Bane obviously needs upgrading. We've got to get it back up. Well, we really want to get everything back up to 55, but for the moment we want to get it at least to 25.
I need to go back.
So back to town and hand this in with Auric. Then we'll ID our stuff quickly. Put these Paragon... Oh, one Paragon point in. And... that's a convention of elements. It's not a particularly good one. We don't really need it, so that can go. Puspitter can go. Blackthorns, no. And Natalia's Slayer. Okay, 1041. We're going to ask for some shoulders, and hopefully this time we're going to get some ancient ones.
Don't forget, luck always changes. That will look nice.
My pack is full.
Yay! It's got resource cost reduction on it. So we could re-roll Reign of Vengeance into something else. Let's go see what the options are. So, Reign of Vengeance. We'll take cooldown. Come on, give me better cooldown than that. 5%, no. There we go, 8%. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's salvage up our current... In fact, what's that currently look like? So it looks like pallium, so I need to obviously get our look and feel looking right. You gotta look the part. Pallium. And for dye, everything else is golden, I believe. Yeah, so golden dye. And these need to be dyed as well. Much better. Hey Adam, good to have you back. We just finally got some ancient Marauder's shoulders. So next up, we're going to be going for gloves.
Are you ready?
Now this time I remember that they're actually up the top there.
Well,
That is
isn't
too
that
expensive.
nice?
Ooh, no thanks. Nice try, but no thanks. So we'll salvage, 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 and we are going to run back into a regular rift. I've got one of my gems up to level 25. The other one is on its way. So Bane of the Trapped is up to 25, and Bane of the Stricken is up to 15 now. So this will give us 2 Greater Rift Keystones, and that'll get it up the last bit of the journey. Yeah, it's true. It's true, but the cooldown reduction I think is going to be the best thing that I've got at the moment. Almost got 100% uptime on Vengeance. I mean, it's still got a little bit of way to go, but it is much better than it was.
It's just a taste.
Ooh, dagger. Let's have a look at that. Woo! Backing on out. We're still obviously using convention of elements on this build at the moment. We will change to the elusive ring once we get a little bit further and start moving up again. Ooh, boots as well. We are getting quite lucky with and something else. What is going on today? There's an amulet. Whoa! No thanks, guys. No means no.
You want more?
Yeah, definitely getting back into the swing of this build. It's feeling a lot better.
Ah,
yeah, it sucks when you're under the weather, doesn't it? And it's amazing what a difference just having a refreshing shower can make for how you feel. That being said, I love showers. I mean, I could live in one. Nothing was more depressing than when I went away to a holiday camp, and there was supposed to be ensuite facilities, and the shower didn't work at all. I mean, it was like the tiniest drops of water that you got coming out of it. So you'd look up and it'd drip on you, and then you'd wipe your forehead a little bit, so it was like drip. It made me so sad. Right, let's get these. To those just joining live chat, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday evening. Assuming it's evening where you are. We've made our way back up to level 70, and we are re-getting our legendary gems using our multi-shot build. And it's going quite well at the moment. Not really running into any difficulties. We're running along at Torment 11. We could probably move up to Torment 12, but at the moment our kill speed is pretty sufficient for getting through this bit without too much difficulty. More uniques. Let's not stand directly in the middle of that. That was getting a little bit painful. Okay, right, what do we got? Stabbity, stabbity.
No, I will not do that.
Yeah, I reckon it won't take much more for the Rift Guardian.
It was just a taste.
The Rift Guardian is
There we go. Let's try and clear a bit of sanity in the area. Joker is down. There's the Greater Rift Keystones and a lot of Death's Breaths that we can loot from the nearby area. Okay, we'll grab this as well and head back to town. Paragon Point can go into Dexterity. I think it was actually a Butlins. I don't remember precisely why I was there. I know I was there with some friends, but I think it was just a bit of a getaway. But it was all of the sad making. 706, 678. Yeah, I think the existing one is better. Returns a little bit more hatred, but I'll keep this for re-rolling potentially. Right. So Ouroboros, that can go. Firewalkers can go. The Hari can go. And we are ready to run into another Greater Rift. Let's open it up.
Are you strong enough to survive the trial?
It's a hell of a lot of damage that I can see shooting through that. Shield Pylon, well that'll help. Let's back up this way. Yeah, it was South Coast World, you know, down in Bognor. That being said, I've been to the one at Skegness. The one at Skegness is not actually that bad. The only problem with the Skegness one is when it rains, the rain hurts when it hits you. And you know when you're heading up north when the rain hurts when it hits. I must say that this is based on my own personal experience and should not be a reflection of the Butlins establishment as a whole. I do believe that they produce very, very wonderful holiday chalets. It's just that one time I did not have a good experience. That being said, they didn't mind when we took the sofa from our chalet out and put it on the grass. Or at least they didn't bollock us for it, so yeah. You win some, you lose some. Alright, let's go in. And speed pylon, yeah. Horde mortar teleporter vortex. Yeah, not so keen on teleporters now, especially ones that manage to reflect Impale's back. See, I named him Vengeance so that every now and then he just shouts his own name. It's pretty funny. At least in my head it's pretty funny. A little bit of focus, a little bit of restraint. Everything dies. Are you just turning around, Amos, or are you going somewhere? No, you're just turning around, alright. Yeah, we're actually making such good time on this. I feel we could up the difficulty on the Greater Rifts if nothing else. Yes! Yeah, that's exactly it. Vengeance is like a Pokemon just shouting his own name periodically. Vengeance! Vengeance!
You want more?
Of course, it kind of ruins the illusion when he doesn't shout his own name, but, you know. You can't have everything you want in life. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's open this up.
Feel my wrath.
Right, we'll grab these. Oh my god, my discipline is so low. Fine, we'll just walk everywhere. Except when that's happening. I mean, when we need to get out of dodge quickly, we will get out of dodge.
It was just a taste.
Yeah, despite actually having to get back to level 70, I'm pretty happy with how we're doing on the Paragon levels at the moment. Yeah, we've not made bad progress, I'd say. There we go, Rift Guardian. Oh no, you're entirely right. But I think there was a maximum limit to the number of characters that I could have in there. So you're not a douchebag at all. You are correct, but I think I couldn't write out the full word. Either that or I made a mistake at the time, but I'm going to assume that I tried to do it correctly. Right, let's head back, and we'll put that Paragon point in. So he's more like a special needs Pokemon than a regular one. Right, let's get these ID'd. What have we got? We've got Restraint. It's not as good as our current one. We've got Shadow's Grasp. Let's compare it. So, 709, 741, and critical hit chance up by 10. That's better. I mean... yeah. So we can re-roll the dexterity up, and then we've got maximum vitality, potentially maximum dexterity. That's a good... I'm quite happy with that. Weird Ward, no. No. No, no. Yeah, special needs Pokemon. So he's more like, Vengeance! Vengeance! What can I say? I do have moments of levity. Okay, we're going to go in and we're going to up it. We're going to up it. We're going to take it all the way to 52. This is totally not a bad idea.
I wish you luck, hero.
Still haven't switched back to the elusive ring, so I've got to remember to do that when we hit Torment 12. But for now, we're probably okay. I see you, giant turkey. Giant turkey down. That sounds like a really, really bad action film. Giant turkey down. Like Black Hawk Down, but, you know, with the less impressive military vehicles. Down and round this way. Woo! Filling the screen with destruction. That's how I like it. I'll tell you what, I am so glad I didn't have the Raps of Clarity on the Shadow build when it died. Let's grab this, and then we just don't care. Cool. Yes. In fact, it sounds like it would be a film the Asylum makes. That's what it sounds like. Like, it's close to the original, but not quite, and maybe just about enough that your grandparents would get confused while trying to buy you a nice film for your birthday. Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of nasty. Still, while we've got the shield pylon, we don't care about anything. Although it's not going to last forever. This area seems to be being pretty kind to us, though, at the moment. It's good width, good monster density. Big dude with a big hammer is down. Oh, there was one.
You want more?
See, not having the elusive ring at the moment makes me. I'm still doing the vault periodically, which is good. It's good practice. But I don't need to. I could just stand and face tank stuff as much as the benefit it gives me for vaulting. Good night, Peter. Good to have you join for the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. I will be streaming tomorrow night for Monday Night Gaming with my brother as per normal. Bang! Power pylon plus convention of elements plus everything else equals mass murder.
I'm here to help.
Okay. Bane of the Stricken. Woohoo! Okay, well, with these in this place, we could up the difficulty. I'm going to give it until 30 apiece before we actually up it to Torment 12. But I'm going to start pushing more on the Greater Rifts at least. And we'll put that point in life per hit. No, no, and no. Once more onto the breach, everyone.
Unleash your power, champion.
Okay. Shield pylon, that's not massively necessary, but we'll take it. Oh my god, that's not actually the way to go. We're going this way. Don't worry, guys, I know where I am. Right, there we go. Everyone shoot in that direction. Grab these, and onwards. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Probably at a point to be able to bump it up. Certainly now that I've got the extra damage against bosses and Rift Guardians.
I will not do that.
Right, there's some gems, which we've been desperately needing since I managed to lose all of my previous ones. Whoa, I don't know. I mean, that's so far out of my league. That would be like me trying to get a date with Felicia Day. It just wouldn't happen. Yeah, I got what you meant though. Although I think we should call it Garragon levels from now on. Yeah, so I'm up to 524 Garragon levels. Adam, please call it by its correct name. It's called Garragon levels now. We've had to rename it.
Need more time.
Bang, 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 bang. Woohoo! Lots and lots of gold. Matrix is going to be so confused. I'm just going to, if I remember, I'm just going to call it Garragon levels. And I'm going to see if he picks up on it.
That would not be wise.
Yeah, this rift is going really, really quickly. I mean, I know we've been quite lucky with the
I can't do that.
the ordering of it and everything, but let's actually just move on. Ooh, another nice area. And out into the open. All the buffs go on, and then we start really going for it. We're about to get another Garragon level. There we go, Garragon 525. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, doing a greater rift at 90, that would have been serious brown trousers, I reckon. Well, I suppose the big question is, do you think you could do another 90? Because if you can do another 90, then keep doing 90s for a moment until you feel comfortable. Because all you'd need is the right rift in order for it to work.
Not ready yet.
There we go. Grab all of these.
Still waiting. Sweet revenge. Need more time.
Yeah, I can see you guys are going to explode. Let's get out of that. Right, let's back off even further because that is a bit too crazy even for my my crazy nature.
Sweet revenge.
Right, thinning things out that way. Get you exploding in the distance. I think I can actually shoot through trees with this. Which is pretty good. I mean, who doesn't want to shoot through trees? Loot the dead cow. Alright.
Not ready yet.
Good job, Templar. He managed to tank blood more. I mean, he didn't do it massively well. He didn't do any damage to him, but he didn't die.
I am returning to
I'm impressed with Cormac today. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, once you start to get to the really high Garragon levels, It takes a long time to gain just one. Yeah, not liking that. Let's salvage up what we have. That being said, no, because the critical hit chance is worse than current ones. Let's go ask for gloves. So Kadala, we were talking about gloves.
What a steal.
No. I need more gloves, please.
Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
Interesting. I'd be tempted to take that one and roll the vitality into, or roll the resource cost reduction into something else. So let's see what our current shadow one is over here. No, that's actually better. Yeah. Yeah, we could just roll the armor off it, potentially. Either way, we've got options. Let's salvage these up. We'll ask for gloves and then we'll jump into the Greater Rift again.
I've seen better.
I cannot afford that.
Ooh, they're like the ones we had before, but better. Ding! Just a flat upgrade across the board. Oh, that's very nice. That is very nice. Kadala is in love with me today. I know she's been sweet on me in the past, but today is the day when it's all coming through. So just to reiterate, we've got the helmet and the grasp as ancient from her today. That's just, it's unheard of to get that many things that you're actually looking for. Let's put it up to Torment 12 and see how this goes. Let's put the elusive ring on and then put it up to Torment 12.
Enemies of the left.
Because then at least I can vault away and get some damage reduction if things get really, really hairy. Like that. I mean, that was pretty damn hairy. We're off to a good start. Man, these... It's amazing the difference in health. Just bumping it up a couple of levels like that. But we have done 17% really quickly. Oh geez, this is like the worst place to be held. Woo! Don't mind me, just, you know, vaulting through. I'll leave you to die by yourself. Yep, that's exactly it. 17% more hit point per Greater Rift level. So, jumping up by 3 levels is a hell of a lot. Now, do you know if it's additive or if it's multiplicative? Because I think it's got to be multiplicative, doesn't it? Right, he's dead. We can't go in and get the bits we want just yet. There we go. Conduit pylon, I want it. There we go. I've got to be better at keeping Vengeance up. I'm letting it sit for too long. Right, let's pop that for damage boost. You are going down, mate. There we go. Yeah, on greater rift levels, I would not be able to do that. I would not go anywhere near fire. Just on the off chance. Right, let's walk up here because I am low on vengeance. Sorry, low on vengeance, low on discipline. There we go. Nice pack coming up. Let's get a little bit of a damage boost and let's actually just get through that for a moment. Thin the crowd. Woo. That could have been nasty depending on how many went off in a short period of time. Yeah, 60% more hit points. I thought it would be somewhere around 55. But the advanced maths while concentrating on the rift wasn't going to happen in my head. Whoa, sneaky teleporter. I'll see what he did there. It's good to know though, just on the raw stats, 60% hit point increase for 3 levels, just to give a benchmark. So if I think I can do things with twice as many hit points, then 3 levels is a good test. Because it'll really let you know if you're over-regging your abilities or not. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the other thing I was thinking. It kind of errs a little bit on the side of caution that way. Same with the Rift Guardians as well, because if they've got that much extra hit points, all it takes is them then hitting you once and surprising you by the amount of extra damage that they do. Right, let's get Veracity down quickly.
Not ready yet.
Bang! That went pretty damn well. So I'm happy enough that we could move up to Torment 12. We're going to do, obviously, another Greater Rift at this level. But, yeah, that was pretty damn solid. So, Bane of the Trapped is our Bay for the moment. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. You'll notice it more incrementally with that. So, as long as you can survive at that level, increasing their damage by 50% may not necessarily be the worst thing ever. Alright, Paragon Point goes in there. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna have to say no. An Ancient Hellcat Wasteguard though. An Ancient 5-1. It's got Bowler's damage on it, but we could re-roll that into grenade damage. An Ancient Chain of Shadows. That is surprising and awesome at the same time. Salvage up spoilers of Zakara. Right, so we're at Garrigan 527. Let's jump into another Greater Rift. We'll do this one as 56.
Prove yourself worthy of your fate.
I don't think I want to up their health by a full 60%, but 17% we can almost certainly manage. There we go. Very, very nicely done. Yes, that is true. The Greater Rifts have less health overall, but the damage, I believe, is the same.
Need more time. You want more?
Bang, bang, bang. I think mostly because if it was running at the actual real level, then they would take forever to kill and you'd never actually make it through a rift properly. It'd be way too dangerous. There we go. Grab, grab, grab. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I am kind of curious to see how Natalia's set would play out. Trying to keep up Reign of Vengeance all the time.
You won't survive that.
There we go. You're not a fan of stuff that's designed to keep skills up. Oh, a lot of people jumping right at me there. That was potentially dangerous, but they didn't actually do that much damage because we had huge amounts of damage reduction at the time. Not this way. That means it's round. Here we go. Hello, Blue Pack. I'm here to introduce you to a new concept called death. My kind of death, not like Malthiel kind of death. There we go. Oh, channeling Parliament? Yes, please. Right. Let's put everything down then and focus on just murder. And not being in the middle of the Frozens. Not being in the Frozens is also pretty damn good. Strafe was an awesome skill. Man, look at how far ahead of time we are at the moment.
You won't survive that.
There's absolutely loads. We could probably up things a little bit more. But we can definitely up the main difficulty to T12. And the most important thing is I won't feel impotent when it comes to Monday and my brother's made it all the way to Garrigan 636. Yeah, I am thinking that we could do a 60.
Need more time.
I'll work my way up to it though, because if I just do a jump then I'll end up making a mistake and I'll kick myself if I lose this character as well. Remember, special needs Pokemon. You gotta look after them. Vengeance!
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Rattling Roll doing its thing. Nice attempt at stunning, mate. Didn't work, though. The only stunning thing around here is me and my good looks. And potentially Amos if he sneezes in your face, because that will probably stun you as well. Okay, Bane of the Stricken, you're coming up as well. We're going to try and keep these roughly level. Back to town we go. Apologies if you can hear Amos breathing out at the moment. Once again, he is sounding like a kazoo rather than a cat. Right, that point is going to go in there. Ooh. Oh, we got Danetta's other one. Yeah. So let's put these over here actually. So what do these actually do? Volt gains the effect of... That's it? I mean... I suppose... A Volt costs 8 hatred instead of discipline, and Volt deals 800% increased damage. That's interesting. I can't see it being a practical build, though, that I would want to use. Ancient Natalia's leggings. Well, they are worth moving across. Blackthorns, no. No. No, no. Everything else can go. I'm not even going to look at Blackthorn's cross. Okay. So we're going to up the difficulty, but before we do that, we are going to talk about gloves.
That is too expensive.
And that's a big no across the board there. Well, I can't exactly complain after she's basically restocked me entirely. Right, let's drop back to the main menu and we'll up the difficulty. Oh, I suppose, yeah, that could work. Right, game settings. This is how we know it's serious business. We're on the next page. You alright, Amos? Let's have a look at your nose. Yeah, that's a bit gunked up, isn't it? Ooh. Alright. We'll get a damp cloth on his face before bed. That'll help him. Oh! Or you could just do that, mate. Give me a moment, and I will be right back. Man, that is some minging cat snot. Alright, let's have your face, mate. There we go. Yeah, massive sneeze. I mean, it was like thick and gloopy and everything. Okay. There we go, much better. I'm glad that didn't happen in the middle of a rift, because I would have just had to sit there and let it set on my arm or something. Okay. Right. Just before we get going again. Wet my whistle just a little. And drop these off. And into a regular rift we go. To those of you in the live chat, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. We have recovered to level 70, and we're back up to Torment 12 after we lost our Demon Hunter on Friday. It was tragic, it was sad. I nearly cried. Wolfried cried. No, Wolfried laughed. There was a slight difference. But we're getting back to where we should be. Yeah, these have a lot of health. Which is totally fine because we've got the damage output to be able to punch through them. Let's just make sure we don't get caught in any explosions though, because at this level it's going to be nasty. You just know it's going to be nasty. Haha! He tried to smack me, ended up smacking the Templar. Oh, no, let's not stand in the middle of that. I definitely feel like we earned that hand crossbow. That being said, we are making good bar progress, even if it's taking us a lot of mobs to kill. I mean, they're well balanced for the amount of time they're taking. If you are watching the stream and you're enjoying it, do hit that big thumbs up button just to let me know. I know that someone earlier decided that they didn't like it. It's probably the same person that said that Diablo's gay, and they've already downvoted it once, which is a bit of a shame. But I do this so that I can interact with you guys. So if you're out there and watching it and enjoying it, let me know. And once I'm done tonight, I'm going to be going for about another half an hour. I'm going to be back tomorrow for Monday Night Gaming with my brother. We're going to be starting off with Satellite Rain and then working through Divinity, although I can't stream Divinity. That'll be on his channel, not mine. And then coming back for Diablo later in the evening. So if you want to watch Diablo tomorrow evening with this, do hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified when I go live. It's as simple as that. Modern technology, eh? Yay, Garrigan 1016. Well done, Wolfried. That is truly an impressive achievement. General house rules here. Don't be a dick. Rather than gaining Paragon levels, we gain Garrigan levels. They are slightly better than Paragon levels. They're very specialised, you see. And yeah, beyond that, sit back, have a good time, and enjoy the show. Oh, and if you see me doing anything stupid, do remember that there is like a 14-second round trip time from you seeing it to writing a reply to me seeing the reply. So by the time you see it, I may already be dead. Which is unfortunately the devil of the beast. There we go. As these guys thinned down a fair bit. Let's grab that. Oh, a bad joke. Well, I'm always up for bad jokes, especially on Sunday night. So go for it. I don't know. What is the difference between experience and memory?
I'm still waiting. Darkness awaits you.
I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for this this punchline. Yes, my channel is particularly fond of bad jokes, so you can't get a +5 main stat from memory. That is a terrible joke. That is amazing. I do hope you you save that for Monday and say that to Matrix, because I want to hear him like actually facepalm. Can't get a +5 main stat from memory. Good evening, Pyro Rising.
Please, you filth.
Oh, it does have macro functionality, but I don't like using macros for things like that. I consider it cheating. Just ever so slightly, it sits on the wrong side of my ethics. But it is a good suggestion, and if I was really going for like a full professional gotta keep it going thing, then I'd do that. But I like the idea that if I fuck up, I fail, and I don't want to have something that plays the game for me. And that kind of just about sits on the automation side, which is perfectly fine if that's the kind of thing that you like. But for me, not so much. But it is a good suggestion, and thank you very much for chiming in. And of course, welcome to the live chat. Yeah, mostly I just need to pay more attention, so stop looking across to the left where I've got the chat window and actually just focus on the keyboard. Because when I'm looking to the left, I can't actually see the lights of the keyboard or anything like that. But then again, if I'm doing that, then I'm not interacting with you guys, which kind of, again, defeats the point for me. So, there will always be mistakes, there will always be moments when I look down and I realise it's not been running for 20 seconds. But hopefully, they will get less and less as I just get into the habit. And counting as well, I just need to actually pay attention to what the cooldown is. So it's about to run off there and straight back on. Oh, yes. Let's back off a little bit from that. Lots of good murder going on in there. I just don't want it to be my murder. There we go. Grab those. But yeah, macro functionality on the keyboard. The main things I was thinking of using it for were for automating a lot of my recording processes. Because when I start a stream, I've got to do about...
Not enough hatred.
Oh yeah, it's entirely permissible by the terms of use. There's nothing against it at all. It's just it doesn't sit with my playstyle. That's the only reason. But when I'm starting a stream, I've got to push about 7 keys in the right order in order to get everything set up and recording and do the transition across from the holding screen to what I'm doing at the moment. So I might use it to just make my life easier with that side of things. Because that's the dull side. That's the bit that I don't really enjoy. Whereas this is where the fun is. Right, that point's going to go in here. And we've got a Rift Guardian coming up in just a moment. So let's try and save our Vengeance and... Are there any more mobs here? I guess not. Alright. Next area. Hello, anyone? There we... Oh my god, teddies! Does this mean we get a weird Rift Guardian? No, it's all Ash. Okay. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. No, thank you, all Ash. I mean, I'm all for getting absolutely murdered by fire lightning beams, but it's just not my thing. It really isn't. Damn those bears. Those bears are starting to annoy me. Thankfully, they are dead.
My hatred is too low.
Oh no! Haha, it's totally fine, it's totally fine. We're okay. Everything's okay, everyone. Right. Let's make the area safe. Bears? Cuddle bears? No. Jeez. Wallers on top of all Ash, on top of the swamp of death and destruction. Let's head back to town.
Returning to town.
Jeez. Okay. Let's get that ID'd. Then we'll salvage up. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's because she's finally admitted her love for me and she's given me all the things that I've ever wanted. So she has to treat everyone harshly now, otherwise I'm going to spurn her. Dare I ask how many shards you went through? Let's up that to 57.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
There we go. Good murder coming along everywhere. Now we just need some decent greens. Greens? Decent blues and yellows. Yeah, which I suppose make greens. Decent bad guy packs to actually do the killing on. You.
You won't survive that.
And your friend. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. 15,000. Wow. That feels like a lot. I mean, I've gone through maybe 3,000, so I know how quickly it can end up.
Still waiting.
Really piling on. But yeah, I'm guessing at those higher GR levels and higher Garrigan levels, you really do end up with that many more. Yeah, so I'm out of discipline, so I need to be a little bit more careful about how I'm doing this at the moment, especially with them blasting so much at me. There we go. Channeling Palmer, that will help. Woo. How can you tell what your total for the season is? Or do you just have a personal counter that you keep on top of, like my death counter? There we go. Kill them from range. Juggernaut Mortar Electrified Orbiter. Well, also known as dead. There we go. Really piling onto these guys. And they're taking a hell of a beating. This is probably the limit of what I can manage, just because of my survivability at the moment.
You won't survive that.
But as our kill speed goes up, it will of course become much easier. Alright, okay. That's good to know. I didn't realise that they had that level of stats in there. But yeah, awesome. Let's run over this way, because Frozens are nasty. Knockback, fire chains, Frozens, and shielding.
Need more time. That was just a taste.
Pop everything and everything dies. All of our damage buffs at the same time. Okay, right, let's walk this way and we'll get some more discipline back so that we've actually got an exit strategy should anything go wrong.
Sweet revenge.
And this is the point where you kind of want to reflect projectiles back at attackers when they're potentially doing that much damage.
Just a taste.
Oh, power pylon. Okay.
More discipline.
Let's move on to the next area and hope it's a relatively straightforward rift area. Something's got shielding. Let's see if we can kill whatever's near it first.
Your fear betrays you.
Oh, he's almost gone already. Okay. Thunk, 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 thunk. Kill the packs. See, that time I actually noticed it was about to run out. And that just gets me paying enough attention to the keyboard below me so that I can actually see it when it turns off. Let's grab this. See, I've made the mistake of retreating forwards here. We may need to do a swift exit. Seems to be okay-ish at the moment, though. Oh, there we go. Rift Guardian time. Rattling roll. More rattling roll. And one more for good luck. There we go. Belt, quiver, ring, cloak, ring. Nice. Alright, let's see what we have. Okay, so we're going for Bane of the Trapped. Completed 1,200 bounties this season. Holy moly. See, I'm kind of interested in... I've complete... Oh, that's the career. That's not this season. Okay. Yeah, 363 bounties this season. 34,000 blood shards. 1.4 billion gold. That's a hell of a lot. I mean, Custodian Risk Guards would look at that and go, that's a lot of experience. It's not quite a level at this point, but... okay. Back to town. Beck Sail, no. Bombardier's Rucksack, no. I really should put a gem in that, actually. Rain of Vengeance, Crashing Rain, no. Unity, no. Broken Promises, no. Let's just put that in there, because that will definitely help. I should have had that in. Just 100 dexterity is not going to make a huge difference, but it does make some difference. And we're going to run into one more Greater Rift, and then I will call it there for the evening. So we'll up it to 58. Because, you know, if you don't take risks, then where is the fun? And it doesn't have to be a huge risk. It can be just like a small risk with an option to retreat. But you've got to take risks in life. Yes! Come on! Don't think you can run away from me, mate. Gonna get you and your friends. There we go. Give me all those purple orbs. That was well fought. Okay. New pack area. Timing seems to be working quite well where I move on to a new pack and I've got just enough to put down a turret in the area. Mostly for the extra bonus of slowing and stunning, but right, fire chains. Rattling rolls through. There we go. They are gone.
Need more time.
That was a pretty beefy amount of damage he did to us there, but not too bad. It's worth testing with one mob to see how much it could hurt you if you weren't paying attention. Or at least for me it is, because I often forget that I'm vulnerable until it's too late and then I'm dead. Power pylon. Alright, let's do what we can with this then.
Bleed, you filth. I'm still waiting. Become stronger.
Garrigan 533. We're about 100 Garrigan levels behind my brother at the moment.
Bleed, you filth.
Oh, there is a couple of blues up here with us. Okay, I guess we'll deal with these ones first. Back on across just a little bit. Right, you first. There we go. Grab that. Right, we need to go round this way.
That was just a taste.
Come on, die. There we go. Ooh. Yes, please. Right. Stand at a reasonable distance and get all the damage buffs going while committing mass arrow murder. It's like ultra murder mode. Grab this, grab this. Unfortunately, we're not going to find anything else before it runs out, but always good to have. Let's move on to the next bit.
I can't do that.
And it's nice having the cooldowns ready for the next area as well. Really stops you taking time to get going, which is often a problem with some of the character builds. You have the first couple of strikes of a rift, you are really vulnerable.
My hatred is too low.
Well, give me more hatred then. There we go. Let's just get him cut down to size. Perfect. Yeah, we're making good time. It's definitely feeling less scary than the previous one, even though it's one level higher. A lot of it is just down to the mobs that you face, and those witches, I do not like them with his character. Follow it, pylon. Yes, please. Very nice, very nice. Ooh. Some kind of waller there just blocked the door. I only just noticed it. Gone. And it is very nearly time for the big bad. 98%. Well, it's not round this way. So let's see if we can find where there's some more mobs. Probably this way.
You won't survive that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I suspect that this will do it. Stone Singer. Let's get you stunned. Because I am quite fond of rattling rolling through you. Yeah, he's not going to last much longer. There he goes. 757. Did take us a little bit longer than previously, but I think this is the highest we've actually been with the multi-shot build. Let's get these.
What do you need?
And that's going to go into Bane of the Stricken. So we're almost back to the level of legendary gems that we had previously. That makes me feel a hell of a lot better.
I need to go back. You'll become stronger.
Garrigan 534. Yeah, nothing really that interesting. Let's get them salvaged up. Actually, that is it's not particularly brilliant. No. So, Detonator Spike gone, 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 gone. All right. Last but by no means least, we are going to talk about gloves once again.
Maybe you can find a use for that. Someday. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
No. I mean, we could roll the armor on these, but we'd lose out on the dexterity, so not worth it. Let's actually, did I have Ancient Shadows gloves? Oh, what's that, Adam? Yeah, I it's entirely possible. Roll it into critical, maybe, but it's the dexterity. It's a reflex of seeing the dexterity. So yeah, let's roll this into critical hit damage. It's true. It's true. Right, so just at a flat 33%, it does make it better. You are, of course, right. So let's get this up to 50%. That's close enough. So, 3.8% increase. But I do still want some ancient ones. So, you know, they will need to be replaced. Now, Shadows gloves, I was about to have a quick look at those. Oh yeah, those are the ancient ones, so we want to hold on to those. Natalia's Touch is pretty damn awesome. That one's not brilliant. So, gone, gone, gone. And Paragon points in. Right, well, thank you ever so much for joining for this evening. I do hope that you've enjoyed the stream. It's been incredibly fun for me, as always. And yeah, I hope that if you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the live chat or live stream and you haven't seen it before, hit the subscribe button. Come and join me next time. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night with my brother Matrix. We're going to do a bunch of different games, as I mentioned earlier. But we'll be finishing with Diablo 3, so stop on by. As for me, I am going to go and I'll probably just do some logistics, and then I'm going to turn in for the night. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you again next time. See you soon.